Hello everybody and welcome to the Season 37 running of the AAA 400 Drive for Autism here at Dover International Speedway. We're at the Monster Mile today in the Pokemon Cup Series, and starting on the pole for this race will be the 42 of Robbie Bogus. On his outside will be the 4 of Zachary Fitzwater. Row 2 will have the 97 Johnny Gardner and the 19 of Toby Smith. Row 3 has the 10 of John Gilbert and the 3 of Eli Bright, who took home the win last weekend at Michigan for his second win of the season. We'll see if he'll go for a third win here today. Robert Smith and Grayson Acevedo make up row 4, and running out your top 10 are Giovanni Castillo and Roger Ray. And now without further ado, let's take you trackside for the command to fire up the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
And there you see Robbie Bogus running the McDonald's scheme here in today's race. The other two drivers in the Chip Ganassi are also running McDonald's schemes. There's the 40 of Priya McShane, and way in the back, the 1 of Alex Hawkins. They're loving it here today for Chip Ganassi, in fact. But it's going to be a 40-lap race around the Monster Mile. Expect some wrecking, some crashes, and you name it. Halfway point will be after lap 20, so after that lap, the top 10 will be awarded stage points, and the stage winner gets a playoff point should that driver make the playoffs. Here we go, green flag is in the air in the AAA 400 Drive for Autism. No surprise, Robbie Bogus off to a great start. Johnny Gardner is now up to second spot, and now he has a battle with John Gilbert behind him. They're going 3-1 behind them now at Dover, and this track is known for being a tough one to make it 3 wide, let alone 4 wide. Battle for the lead. Johnny Gardner goes low, trying to take it from the 42. Looks like he'll get him in turn 1. And there you go. Johnny Gardner is now your new leader. And Grayson Acevedo has just moved up to 3rd place. Oh no, Roger Ray's going to take 3rd place. There he goes. Roger Ray takes 3rd just like that. And 4th place, it looks like John Gilbert's going to take that 4th spot. And 5th place is now Anthony Then. How about that? Anthony Then is also making moves. There's Zach Fitzwater running the top 10. Already has a win this season. He's already in the playoffs by winning at Martinsville a couple races back. There's the 47 car that is driven by Evan Hunter. As Hunter's looking to make a comeback here in the series, in this race, with a good finish. There are the views of Dover. Pretty nice views for this track, by the way. Lovely views of the Monster Mile. And 2 Stewart Haas cars battling it out now. Zach Fitzwater is going to get the edge right here. That's for, I believe, 5th place. But will the 48 get the move? Looks like he will get there. 48 gets the position away from Fitzwater. Closest battle up front we have right now. Johnny Gardner took the lead on lap 3, I believe, and he has not looked back. Still very early in the race, though. Anything could happen, but Johnny Gardner, the former 2-time champion, he's been in and out of retirement. And he's still racing a full season here in the 37th season of the Cup Series. Looking to collect another race win. Looking to get himself into the playoffs again and maybe win his 3rd championship in the Cup Series. No driver's ever won 3 championships in the Cup Series. Johnny Gardner, if he wins, he might be on the road to becoming the first with 3 Cup Series championships. I think he is the winningest active driver in the series right now, I believe. Right ahead, just ahead of Zach Fitzwater. And they're both running the top 10, I might add. And Fitzwater won earlier this season at Martinsville. So Johnny Garner looks to add a win for himself here in the new Obiaka team in the 97 car. The quarter of the race is complete, and so far it's been all about Johnny Gardner, and we have a battle here between Cullen Francis and Alexander Rowe. It looks like Cullen Francis will have the advantage. So there you go. There goes Cullen Francis, and I think Wyatt Quell's going to follow him behind him. And there he goes. Wyatt Quell gets the position away from the 41. Another battle between Zach DeLello and Priya McShane. And look at all these cars bunched up behind them, all running in the back. Every car is still running. And there's a shot at Victory Lane. One of these cars will be in Victory Lane here at Dover. There's a look at it. For those of you wondering what it looks like here at Dover. And here's an onboard camera, one of the drivers, Anthony Then, trying to gain some ground here. There you see trying to gain up on the 32 car. Maybe try to pass him for third place. It looks low. Looks like he's going to try to do it right here on this corner. And he will get him. There goes Anthony Then. This is for third place. And the 37 has cleared him. He's now in third. Looks like Grayson Acevedo is going to follow the 37, and he is also going to pass the 32 of Roger Ray. And there's the lead. There's the margin between the first and second right now, as Johnny Gardner, he has just been dominant here today at Dover. Early on took the lead and has not looked back. We have not had a single caution here at Dover today in comparison to the previous races at this track, where we've had a multitude of wrecks and crashes right here on this corner. Cars spinning and wrecking each other out, but Dover here this season is very different. Not a single caution and no driver is out of the race. The other races, well, I believe we've had at least one caution in the other races we've had. In the other 7 races I believe we've had this season, we've had at least one caution. This might be the first caution-free race we've run here in season 37, and it comes of all places, Dover. There's the 96 car of Tori Deviloop. She's subbing in for Pichu in this race in a part-time role, the former Truck Series champion, getting her shot in the Cup Series. She ran the 99 for the first 2 races she was in, but now she is in her own car, in car number 96, which is what the part-time drivers will be running from here on out. Running the Gaunt Brothers 96 car, bringing the Gaunt Brothers back to competition here in the Cup Series. So Pichu will only be the one running in the 99 now, and the part-time drivers with Tori Deviloop, they'll be driving the number 96 car. And I also want to mention the other part-time drivers that'll be competing in place of Pichu in a couple of races. Joey Salinas will be driving this car as well during the World Tour. So in all World Tour races this season, Joey Salinas will be back in the Cup Series in the 96 car, and he will also be running the season finale at Zen Joltis. And Tori Deviloop, she's got 3 more races in her schedule. This is the 3rd of her 6 races in the Cup Series. She'll be also running at Richmond, Texas, and ISM Raceway in that 96 car. And Luke and Leah Walker will drive the 99, believe it or not. And not 96, they'll drive the 99. Luke and Leah will drive that car. The 99 car, not the 90, whatever. The 99 car by Luke and Leah. Pocono and Rockingham for Luke, and Kentucky North Wilkesboro for Leah. And we saw here a battle for second, and looks like Anthony then took second place. Robbie Bogus just fell off the map. He's dropped down to 4th place now, and Anthony then is closing in on the 97 car. And we just passed the halfway point of the race, so I'm going to have to go back and see who was in the top 10 in that race, because I completely forgot about that. But I do know that Johnny Garner easily won the stage, and he will earn the playoff point if he does make the playoffs and win this race. A dominant car today, almost a second lead over Anthony then. It was like the 42 had a problem and had a bad run, and he got passed. So Anthony then is now up to the 2nd spot, and Grayson Acevedo is running in 3rd place. There's the battle for 5th place here. Joseph Romanuk's trying to gain ground on that 32. Here he comes. Here's Romanuk for 5th place, coming down. Here we go. It looks like Joseph Romanuk will be getting the 5th spot away. So like I mentioned before about Tori Deviloop, she'll be running 3 other races, if I could find her. Yeah, she'll be running 3 other races in the season, and also Joey Salinas will be in the 96 car for the World Tour and all of Zen Joltis. And also Luke and Leia, they'll be sharing the 99 with Pichu in 2 races each. And I'm going to have a mystery driver compete at Darlington, the 99 car. You'll know when we get there. So Pichu will run only half the races here in Season 37, as other drivers will have the opportunity to ride in the Cup Series. And of course the part-timers on top of that. Salinas is still part-timer as well, and he will also be... He'll actually be driving in, I believe, 2 more races with the 78 team. And, the other drivers that were part-timers early on, they'll drive in the 71 in a couple races as we go through the season. 3-second lead, by the way, he's built up over the 42, and now they're starting pit stops. Underway, under green. Okay, so this is going to make things interesting. John Gilbert's going to stay out to take the lead. It's the first time we've had a different leader in a long time here at Dover. Gilbert, Adelello, Brendan Dubois, they'll stay out and hope to stretch it out. Evan Hunter stays as well. We'll see if the strategy will work. So now here they come to pit road, so it looks like there'll be no problem with drivers into pits. Joman Coleman, Brian McCason, Philip Goldberg on pit road, I believe. Alex Hawkins, Sebastian Kukulon, and looks like Anthony then is out first. How about that? Who would have thought Anthony then would be out first off pit road on pit strategy? That's impressive. Cars are still coming off pit road right now. Wyatt Quayle, 14 of Evans. There's Johnny Garner. Wait a minute, Johnny Garner's off pit road. And behind him is Edith Cardozo, who's a lap down. I guess there might have been some traffic, busy traffic back there. I'm not sure who scored as the leader at this point. We'll have to look a little later. But I did see a couple cars pass by. Yeah, I'm a little confused who the leader is. So my apologies. I'm not sure who's going to be leading with 10 to go. As soon as we figure this one out, we'll let you know who is the leader. It's Johnny Garner. How about that? So I knew it was Johnny Garner. I knew it was him. Oh, there's lap traffic. Oh, look at this. 37 trying to take a chance here with lap traffic. Here he comes for the lead. 3 wide. And McShane is a lapped car. Look at that, trying to cut the corner. And the 37 just took the lead from Garner with 9 to go thanks to lap traffic. Oh, but it could also be his downfall, as the 48 is also on the lead lap, and so is the 52. All trying to bunch up for that lead. Ooh, 48 nearly got on the apron. Somehow got cleared. Wow, what a save. And Acevedo's coming. He wants that win. He's trying to get it from Anthony then. 7 laps to go here in this crazy race at Dover. Who knew pit stops would bunch the field up? My goodness. Look at the two McDonald's cards running together. Bogus is fourth though, and he is really far away from the win. It's pretty much a two-car race at this point. It's either going to be Anthony then or Grayson Acevedo that's going to win this race. And they're approaching another lapped car. That's the 6 of JD Figueroa. 6 to go. Will the Daytona 500 winner from this season collect his second win? Acevedo, he wants to win though. He really badly wants to win. 37's going to get by the 6. It looks like he won't be a factor. Now the 48 has to get by the 6 to get a chance. And there he goes with 5 laps to go. He went by the lap traffic. But he's got to shake off that 51 behind him. Somehow Anthony then was able to get much more room from that lap car than before. Still 4 more laps around. Wow, pit stops was a completely different story. Johnny Garner had dominated, and then the pit strategy and lap cars put Anthony then in the driver's seat. 3 laps to go for 37. Will Anthony then score his second win of the season? The first since his Daytona 500 win earlier. Trying to add another win to increase his chances of a championship. Coming to 2 to go. Trying to shake off Grayson Acevedo at the end of the race. Here we go. 2 to go at Dover. It was all about pit strategy, and lap cars helped him out to his advantage. And now here comes Anthony then going to see the white flag next time by with 1 lap to go here at Dover. Last lap. 48 really closed in on that last lap, but is it going to be enough? Down the final corners for the 37 car. Out of the final corner, Anthony then is going to do it again. He's going to collect his second win of the season here at Dover. Incredible finish here at Dover. I never expected a finish like that would happen with pit strategy involved and, of course, lapped cars. Anthony then wins for the second time in season 37. An incredible win for the team, now joining Eli Bright as the only drivers with more than a 1 race win this season. And just 8 races in. How about that? So here's the results from the Dover race, as Anthony then collects the race win here at Dover. The Monster Mile is his. And only 4 cars finished a lap down, as McShane, Cardoza, Figueroa, and Lopez. They were the only ones that finished a lap down or 2 in the race. Hope you enjoyed our race from Dover. Next weekend we will be heading to Kansas. So until next time, we will see you at the Kansas Speedway for our 9th race of the season. Until then, we will see you guys later.